Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So this week we are doing Chat Spat. So I hope that you guys are ready. I have not gotten any topics from any viewers or anybody in my Beauty and Beyond group, but I did find some topics I thought that could be really good for us to discuss and just bring up a lot of great conversation. So we will be discussing them, and they are not YouTube related. They are lifestyle related and women related, but I do want to chit chat with you guys for a quick second. So let's just get into this so we can get down to the nitty gritty. So first off, I want to tell you guys, I do have quite a few giveaways going on my channel right now. I have the Sue Field jewelry bracelet. You can win $60 towards their site, which will get you a bracelet and a couple charms, which is awesome. That is for like Puerto Rico and the domestic US. I do also have a Bath and Body Works giveaway going on. And I believe I have, oh yes, and I have the Mystic Chick liquid lipstick giveaway going on as well. I do usually comment back to you guys all the time, but if it is a giveaway video, I usually won't comment back, just because I don't want people to feel like if someone wins and I commented back to them or I said something to them and not to somebody else, I don't want them to think that I like rigged the giveaway somehow. So I don't usually comment back to people on giveaway videos, but I just wanted to tell you guys that so you didn't think that I was like ignoring you. And I did also want to say that I am so close to 5,000 subscribers. It came way faster than I thought it would, to be honest. So I have started saving up for a pretty massive giveaway that I will be doing at 5,000 subscribers, especially with all the hauling I've been doing lately. Sometimes I get home and I'm like, you know what, I don't really need that. So before I open it or touch it, I put it away for you guys. So by the time that I hit 5K, I should be ready for that giveaway. So look out for that. Now, I also wanted to touch base on the fact that a lot of you cannot comment on my videos, and it's some kind of glitch used, like if you're on your phone or iPad or a tablet, it says that my comments are disabled. I am not disabling my comments. YouTube is doing that. It's some kind of glitch that has happened since they're updating all of their stuff. I did hear, and I did do it from Stephanie. She is Couponing Girl on here. She said that you can go into your settings on your tablet or your phone, and you can click Application Manager, and then you click YouTube, and then you press from there, you press Uninstall Updates. And it did take away the icon, the app of YouTube off my phone, but when I go back into my Play Store, it's still there to open. And when I do that, it just gives me a more outdated version of YouTube, but I can comment on everybody's videos. So it's a little bit of a pain in the butt, but until they get this fixed, that is my best solution for being able to comment on videos. Or you can always email me personally if you have something that you need to talk to me about or tell me, or if you're trying to enter one of my giveaways and you can't. Always message me anywhere, literally anywhere. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I'm on multiple Facebooks, YouTube messaging, and my Gmail. And I always leave that all below or in my About tab. And you guys can contact me whenever you want to. I, for the most part, get back to everybody unless you're like a complete weirdo and you're freaking me out. And I probably still will get back to you because I'm a little bit of a weirdo too. Okay, so let's get on these topics. I have 3 topics I want to talk about and discuss, so let's just get started. The first topic I want to talk about is, why are women more concerned with their looks than men? I know that this is like, I've tried talking to men about this, and they just say they don't care. They don't care what they look like. Some of them, care enough to the point where they want to be clean shaved, they want a haircut constantly, they want nice looking clothes. But for women, we work so much harder, and even men say they don't understand that. For my opinion on this, I feel like it's because women have more options to do so. I feel like we have makeup and men don't. We have more accessories that men don't. Men are so simple. Their lives and their accessories and the things that they can do to make themselves look pretty, or fix their appearance in any way or enhance their appearance is slim pickings compared to what women have. And then a lot of the stuff that, men can do, like dyeing their hair or something like that, is still taboo in society these days. And it's more for the gay side of men, I guess you could say, that are doing that. And I don't mean that in any kind of offensive way. But straight men will say that. They will say, you know, that's stuff that gay men do to amplify their looks, and they're worried that if they do something like that, they will be considered gay. And not in a mean way either, you know, they don't feel comfortable with knowing that people would think that they're gay, which I wouldn't care, you know, I don't see why they would care, but my husband doesn't care. But from what I feel about it is we just have more options, you know. I want to know what you guys think about this, because honestly, I picked a lot of topics that I'm kind of sitting on the fence with, and I like those kind of topics because your guys' answers really intrigue me. Okay, and the next topic is, it can be pretty controversial in its own right. Let's talk about birth control. Should we use it? Should we be using it? What are your thoughts on it? How do you feel about it? Do you use it? What do you use? With this, I mean, I could make a whole freaking video just solely on this, but I don't feel like I'm educated enough. So, because I don't use birth control. I have used it in the past for a very long time. When I was younger and I first got my period, I have a uterus problem. My uterus is tilted, and then besides that, the lining of your uterus that hooks your uterus into your body cavity, mine is detached. So I only have about 25% of my uterus that is actually stuck to the wall of my body. And they wanted to go in with like a mesh and everything and do an ablation and all of that good stuff, but I'm just not there yet. And I also have some abnormal cells on my cervix, which we are dealing with at the moment. But for the most part, back in the day when I first got my period, it was so bad that the pain was so bad that in the bleeding that I would pass out, and I would end up in the hospital every single time I got my period. So they put me on the pill because that regulates your period, especially if it's horrible. So I got on it then, but I am horrible at the pill. I don't like taking pills. A lot of you know that about me, and I don't care how small they are. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. So I would always forget to take them. And I wasn't sexually active at the time. I had just hit puberty, but I couldn't take them right, you know? And if you don't take them right, then they don't work right, and it's the same situation with sex. You know, you're more likely to have a baby. Well, my period was more likely to give me hell, and that's what it did. But then when I got sexually active and all of that, I tried using condoms versus the pill because I thought that would work, but then I so nicely found out how allergic I am to latex, and especially with condoms, and that is a story in itself for you guys about my situation when I first found out I was allergic to latex condoms. That is a fucking story. I'm gonna have to sometime tell you guys about that. Which reminds me, I wanted to also tell you guys that I am going to be starting a new series called Niki's Diaries. You might have already seen it. The little Oompa Loompa where I'm set up over here and I have my lighting that's, you know, my vanity lighting where I look completely like an Oompa Loompa. I will be keeping, like, I'm still going to be doing that. I might switch the lighting up just because it can get annoying, but I'm going to do just some random sit-downs called Niki's Diary. And I just liked it because sometimes I want to tell you guys things and I just don't know where to put it. And I don't want to take over my Chat Spat because usually it's for you guys to come to me with topics. So I just don't have anywhere to tell you things that are going on with me or things that I just want to talk about because I'm an open book. So that will be happening. It's not going to have like a schedule. I'm just going to pop it up whenever I feel like it. But yeah, so I know that birth control can be a religion no-no. You know, I do know that can be a huge no-no. That it is in some way, I believe, considered like abortion or something. I'm not really too sure because I'm not completely religious. So I'm not really sure how that goes or anything. I don't want to talk like I know about something when I don't. But I want to know your guys' thoughts on birth control. You know, like, what do you feel about it? What do you take? Because there are a lot of options out these days for birth control, but some of them seem really dangerous. Like, I'm not sticking any ring up inside of me. I'm not having any kind of Morena fork up inside of me. I can't do that. I'm too scared for that. I don't like things up in there that just should not be up in there. The implant thing in the arm, I mean, you gain a lot of weight with almost anything that you do, and Lord knows I don't need to gain any more weight. No. So I really want to know your guys' thoughts. So leave me a comment and let me know. And the last thing I want to talk about, which is another thing we could do a whole separate video on, is slut shaming. You know, I actually didn't even know this was a thing until I was watching a TV show and they were talking about it. And then I looked it up on YouTube and I found all of these videos about slut shaming. I had heard about fat shaming, but I had not heard about slut shaming. And from what I'm gathering, this is when somebody brings someone down as calling them a slut because of the way that they dress or how many men they're with, you know, whatever. My opinion on this is how do we put, like, how do you categorize when somebody is a slut? What do you categorize as a slut? Because I'm pretty sure that if you put everybody's answer to that, like, next to each other, they'd all be different. You know, some people would say, oh, well, short skirt, crop top, slut. You know, some people would say, oh, 10 plus men in a week, that's a slut, you know, or I don't know. There's just so many categorized areas that people put these women in as to why they consider them sluts, but they're never the same. And to be honest, I don't really ever consider anybody a slut. If a girl sleeps with my man, I might call her a slut, but most likely I'll call her a whore. But, you know, like, seriously, if someone slept with my husband or something, which has never happened, but if it was, I would think she was a slut. I would tell people she was a slut. But that was out of anger, you know, not because I actually knew anything about her. So other than that, I don't think I've ever called somebody a slut because of something they did. Because for one, I don't like to judge people. For two, I may think your attire is questionable, but that's me thinking that your choice in clothing was bad. Not that you're wearing that piece of clothing, so you're automatically a slut and sleeping with all of these guys. And second, with that, it's your vagina, so why is anybody shaming anybody? I don't understand that whatsoever. It's your vagina. You got to deal with any kind of STDs you get, any kind of infections, any kind of blood disorders, anything that you could get, you know, you deal with that. And it's, why are we judging that? You know, by how much sex someone gets, by how many partners they have, by what they dress like. I don't understand that. But I wanted to know what you guys think about this. I'm really intrigued to know what you guys think about all three of these topics, but this one I'm really interested in just because this is new to me. I'm not very educated on what this is and why it started and what really categorizes somebody to be put in like a slut shaming category. So I'd really like you guys to tell me what's going on with this, because I must be like too old or something, but this is stuff that I've just never heard of. Do you slut shame people? You know, do you? I mean, honestly, do you? You won't be judged here. I just want to know. Do you call people sluts? What do you consider a slut? Have you actually been slut shamed? I'm more educated about the fat shaming. I'm way educated on that one, but the slut shaming one is a little bit different for me. I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm a hermit in my house and I don't get out much. So let me know what the fuck is going on with this, because I'm intrigued. So this has gone on long enough, so I will let you guys go. Leave me comments down below. If you cannot comment, either wait to get on a laptop because you can comment there, or do what I said in the beginning of the video about going to your settings on your phone or your tablet and going into your application manager and then YouTube and then uninstall updates, and that will let you leave a comment. If you can't, you can always email me or everything. I'll leave all that information down below for you guys. I will also leave the topics down below for you guys. And just so you know, this is a complete safe zone. The safe sentence is in the description box. Let's agree to disagree. Anything written under that will be deleted because I want you guys to feel safe to comment your opinions and what you want to without feeling like you're going to get attacked by anybody else watching the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it wasn't too bad, too controversial. I'm hoping that it doesn't go crazy, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments what you're feeling and I'll talk to you later. Bye.